Samaritan is a 2022 American superhero film directed by Julius Avery and written by Bragi F. Described as a dark, new take on superhero movies, the story was previously adapted into the Mythos Comics graphic novels by Mark Olivant and Renzo Podesta. It is a CO production of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and Balboa Productions. The film stars Sylvester Stallone, Javan Walton, Pilo Aspike, Daska Polanco, and Moises Arias. The story follows a kid who suspects that his neighbor is secretly a superhero who was believed to have died many years prior. Samaritan was released on August 26, 2022, by United Artists releasing and Amazon Studios via streaming on Prime Video. The film received mixed reviews from critics. Plot: Superhumans Samaritan and Nemesis were antagonistic twin brothers who lived in Granite City. Evenly matched, the villainous Nemesis crafts a mystical sledgehammer that gave him an edge over the heroic Samaritan, and during a confrontation at the city's power plant, both were apparently killed as the plant exploded. Many people remain fans of Samaritan, and there are constant rumors that he is still alive. In the present, 13-year-old Sam Cleary tries his best to help his mother with their financial crisis, and after being threatened with eviction he accepts a job from a gang headed by Reza. The plan goes awry and Reza tries to blame Sam, but the real gang leader, Cyrus, is impressed and personally gives Sam $110. Reza and his friends later attack Sam as payback but are stopped by Joe Smith, a garbage collector who lives in an apartment across from Sam's. Joe displays super strength in fighting off the gang members, and Sam suspects that he is Samaritan. Meanwhile, Cyrus locates Nemesis' hammer at a police station and sets himself up as the new Nemesis, sparking riots and chaos throughout the city, using EMP grenades to black out and disrupt the city infrastructure. After Sam confronts him, Joe denies that he is Samaritan, but Reza, still looking for revenge, hits him with his car. Joe is badly injured but heals before Sam's eyes, overheating so much he has to be cooled down in a cold shower and by eating ice cream. Joe and Sam build a friendship, while at the same time Cyrus invites Sam to work with his gang. However, Sam is disturbed when he witnesses their violent activities. When Joe saves a young girl from an explosion caused by the gang, the media claims that Samaritan is back threatening Cyrus' plans. Reza recognizes Joe as being the same person he killed with his car and thus his identity and connection to Sam. Finding Joe's apartment empty, they kidnap Sam and his mother to lure Joe to their headquarters in a trap. Joe breaks into the headquarters, and decimates the gang before being confronted by Cyrus, now dressed as Nemesis and wielding the hammer. Despite his strength, Joe is weakened from the gang fight, and at a disadvantage against the hammer, giving Cyrus the upper hand. As they fight, with Cyrus calling himself Nemesis, and Joe the good guy, Joe reveals that Samaritan did die during the power plant fire, and Joe is actually Nemesis, who survived but left his villainous life behind. Destroying the hammer, Joe kills Cyrus by knocking him into a burning abyss, the same way he killed Samaritan, but almost overheats from his healing abilities and the spreading fire. Sam breaks open a pipe to shower him with water, allowing Joe to recover enough to escape with Sam by jumping out a window. Joe leaves, overhearing Sam tell the press that Samaritan saved him. Cast. Production. In February 2019, it was announced that MGM had acquired a spec script by Bragi F. titled Samaritan to be co-produced with Balboa Productions. Schutt had written the screenplay prior to adapting the story in a series of graphic novels published by Mythos Comics. In September 2019, Julius Avery joined the production as director. In February 2019, it was announced that Sylvester Stallone would star in the titular role and also act as producer. In February 2020, Martin Starr, Moises Arias, Daska Polanco, Pilo Aspike, Javen Winna Walton, Jared Odrick, and Michael Aaron Milligan joined the cast in supporting roles. In March 2020, Natasha Karam joined the cast of the film. In September 2019, filming was scheduled for a 2020 start date in Atlanta. Filming was confirmed to have commenced by February 26, 2020. On March 14, the production went on hiatus due to the COVID-19 pandemic. By October 8, 2020, filming had resumed. Jed Kurzel and Kevin Kiner composed the film score, with former previously collaborating with Avery on Overlord. Lakeshore Records released the soundtrack. Release. Streaming. The release of Samaritan was delayed several times, having previously scheduled to be released theatrically on November 20, 2020, December 11, 2020, and June 4, 2021. The film was released on August 26, 2022, in the United States by United Artists Releasing and Amazon Studios, the latter having purchased MGM that same year, via streaming on Prime Video. Home media. It will be released on DVD, Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray on January 3, 2023 by 20th Century Studios Home Entertainment. Reception.